All right, y'all. This is the Mic Podcast. We back again one more time in the building. It's your boy Tevin El Chapo.
What's up? It's Anaj UGG.
It's your boy DJ Eristic. That's DJ RISTIC, man.
All right, we had to do all that.
Took it from the Method Man himself.
Yeah, this is from Method Man. Come on now.
Shouts out to Wu-Tang.
Shout him out, man. Shout him out. So the first thing first. So we're gonna get it right into it. You know, new music that's been coming out. First thing I want to talk about, of course, is that Schoolboy Q album. Crash Talk. Let's do that Crash Talk one time. Like, how we feeling it? We loving it? We hating it? We in between? Like, what we doing?
Okay, we're in between right now because I haven't listened to the whole thing.
Damn.
I was listening to it on the way here, actually. Not gonna lie. So
I like it personally. My favorite is like I said, the other day I had a hard time deciding between Attention and Dangerous. But I don't know, that man Cuddy on it, so I might go with Dangerous.
We talking about favorite tracks. Well, I like it except for Chopsticks. Chopsticks, I already told you, is my least favorite track.
I mean, I kind of like Chopsticks, but I haven't heard the
I
whole
like
album
it
yet,
too.
so,
I like it too.
It right a little bit, you know.
It's just
Everything a little radio thump.
Yeah.
It's just too basic for me, bro. It's the most basic song on that album.
It's just Travis Scott for sure. Like,
Travis Scott for sure is definitely the most basic thing about the song.
yeah.
It would be a lot more tolerable without him, but
I kind of like them singing it. He could have said something else.
Yeah,
Anything else,
right?
Like, that's what came to your mind.
bro.
Anything else, like, I don't know.
But other than that, bro, I really enjoyed the whole thing. Favorite tracks, I want to say Floating with 21, because 21 verse was hard as hell. Like, when he first came in, that shit, I felt that shit. Water with Lil Baby. Crash. I want to say Dangerous too. The thing about Kid Cudi is fire at some humming.
I'm trying to tell you, he ain't even got to say no words.
He ain't got to say no words, just hit you with some busting ass humming.
You can harmonize by humming.
Some of the hardest humming you done ever heard on the track. But yeah, man, I like that song Lies too with Ty Dolla $ign. That joint is hard.
Oh yeah, that is. I feel that's gonna be a radio hit. They're doing Chopstick now, but Lies gonna be like the. I feel like it's gonna be the second.
Yeah,
half
I feel like it
album.
definitely feel like a real hit more than anything. I would have preferred that be the single over Chopsticks.
Nah, that Chopstick shit came out first. I felt that.
Well, honestly, I'm glad he came out with that first because then I can get out the way.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, I'm glad it hit first. Therefore, like, it won't be the substance of the album, but it'd be like the prequel to like people picking it up and listening to it. So
yeah,
I felt like once we get that out of the way, then we get to like everybody liking the actual album.
You
and when you go on tour, you know, people gonna sing. They gonna sing Chopsticks, obviously, but they gonna sing the other stuff too.
Yeah, you know, anything Travis Scott gonna sell, bro.
You're right.
Pretty much.
So,
And he gonna show up on almost like at least 3 out of the 20-something times they tour cities.
yeah, facts. The only thing, like, the thing with Schoolboy is he always talking about he want to hit. So that's probably why he even put that on there in the first place.
Yeah, I would believe that. I would
Like, he always talking
believe
hits.
that.
But I would say my favorite song for sure is still Num Num Juice. That's still my one, bro. That's still, I'm sorry.
With the 2-0 coupe.
Hopping out like Jack in the Box, nigga. I'm gonna shoot. If this start is all that I got, nigga, time's up. God damn. Bro, that shit is super hard. But
He
it's
like that
extra
shit,
hard.
I'm trying to tell you, he like that shit.
Like, aggressive as fuck, bro. If I ever gotta do a drive-by, that's gonna be the drive-by. playlist, we gotta
Man,
do something with it.
I was thinking about having that Debo theme song when I do a drive-by. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, it's about to go down, dog. You know, either
Where
that
do you
one.
find that, bro?
I don't even know. We gonna look up on YouTube.
You gotta find it. You gotta find the remake.
Because when they did the real drive-by, it was another song. It wasn't even that song. It was like some song.
It was like a radio
it ain't
song.
Yeah, like it ain't them niggas that act hard. It's them niggas that be quiet. Like, yeah, it's like it
Was
was
that on the
another
soundtrack?
song. Yeah, that was the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's actually on the soundtrack.
But man, please. I can't believe. I bet Sway the Remix got a remix for that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can most definitely see that.
I can see that shit for real. But what else came out? You know, anything major?
Tink came out with the album. It's called Voicemails. It's pretty cool, you know. It's been a minute since you dropped something, so I was excited.
I got it.
Yeah, I gotta hop down on that.
It's a cool little vibe, you know.
I'm a Tink fan.
Yeah, I'm a Tink fan too as well.
I feel like she was in her feelings though, like majority of it. There's one called Stabbed in the Back. I Need Your Love. That was good.
Is she rapping mostly, or is she like she's singing and rapping, or just
Dej Love is in one of them? I can't remember.
Dej Love?
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, that might be good though. Yeah. Two of them together.
Yeah, facts. But she did real good. I don't know. She just disappeared.
Yeah, she did.
But she had like some buzz.
I see her on Instagram a lot though.
Okay.
Dej Love. Yeah, but she a fashion though. She's
man. I really got definitely held down on that. I know Rico Nasty dropped.
#fashion now.
Kenny.
See, alright, that's my one complaint about the album. Like, that tag only gives you like the first half, and then the second half they use the "Whoa, Kenny" from
really?
Key.
From the Key, yeah, from him and Key, yeah.
I was like, damn. First of all, I already know Rico don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rico only wants her tag every time they do some shit together. So I don't know why.
You gotta respect everybody on the thing, dog, man. I mean, respect everybody's tag, but still, like, you can't just be yours. But it's like, I feel like when it comes to tags, they can't be too annoying. Like Diddy or JD, DJ Khaled. Sometimes he get a little overwhelming when it comes to the little ad libs or the tags.
But I mean, like, it's only like with Kenny and Rico. Like, that's like their signature thing. Like, every time I know they're together, I'm gonna hear that shit. And Kenny Beats is one of my favorite producers out right now. Like, arguably is my favorite producer out right now. Like, I even follow him on, but subscribe to him on YouTube. Like, he be doing, like, videos with the artists he be working with. He did one with Rico that was pretty hard, too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that anger management is definitely lit up. Today is the 6-year anniversary of Acid Rap.
A whole 6. Ooh,
a whole 6 years.
I had some nostalgic memories to that album.
Or the Acid Rap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Cocoa
what?
Butter Kisses.
Yeah, like that's why I like that.
2005. Right, that was on there, right?
What?
I don't know about 2005.
Nah, I was just yeah. Because that was the same album.
Oh, we're talking about Chance.
Yeah,
okay.
For the Acid.
I don't know why you messed me up. Okay.
It's dope.
Man, that came out, I want to say a senior in high school when that shit came out.
I think I was a freshman.
It was a mixtape. And then there was one that, he was like driving with this little white dude. I forgot the name of that song, but that was like one of the best songs I like. But as far as like
was it Macklemore? Or Mac Miller?
It was like some white
driving with a white dude? It was a video?
I think it was Mac Miller.
It was like a video, but it was only Chance singing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was on Acid Rap, but it was promoting Acid Rap. Mm-hmm. And it was the two of them riding around in the video, but only the person that was singing was Chance. It wasn't like the other dude. I think the other dude was probably like some engineer or something. But as far as like that, I gotta look up the actual mixtape. But I forgot. It's been a minute since I seen what's on that list or what I listened to.
Acid Rap. That's Cocoa Butter Kisses.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's Cocoa Butter.
Better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 I'm good. And he had, I'm still chain smoking, name dropping,
yes.
good looking.
You remember that one, huh?
Shut your mouth. Man, I remember that. Like, I still used to bump that shit in the whip before my CD player fucked up. Like, I had that shit burnt on there and everything. Like, because I remember that was the first time when I first heard that project. That was the first time I ever heard Chance the Rapper. Period. So,
Me too.
He had dropped that.
Yeah, that was my first time hearing him too.
He had dropped like 10 Day, like before that, but he didn't really get no like. He got buzz like around his city, but he didn't get no buzz like anywhere else until Acid Rap came out.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like somebody had put me on to it, like, listen to that new Chance the Rapper. And I was like, who the fuck Chance the Rapper? And I was back when I was like, bro, I'm tired of these niggas rappers names, bro. We got Rich Homie Quan, these niggas with these extra long extendo names, bro. And I finally like gave it a shot one day, and I was like, damn, bro, this shit actually really good.
This is good. Yeah.
Shit was good. And I really been fucking with him ever since, bro. And the crazy thing is, like, it still took me years, like, after that, for me to get into 10 Day. So I didn't even hear 10 Day until like.
I ain't hear 10 Day that last time. Next time me hearing him was on that Royalty album with Bino.
Yeah, I heard that, like, for sure. So I heard Acid Rap. I've been bumping that shit heavy, and then Bino dropped the Royalty album.
Yeah,
mixtape.
Heard him again. That was my second time hearing him.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that album they were supposed to do together?
I heard it was supposed to be a rumor, though.
Alfred?
Yeah, of them doing the album together.
Maybe it's just like in the back, like it's for emergencies. You know, they're gonna pull it out when they get old.
They're old now.
Yeah, they do.
No, but older. Like,
like Jay-Z.
You know how Drake just be doing that?
Man, they both got kids,
You
wives.
have to, like, that Watch the Throne. I feel like they been had that Watch the Throne.
Yeah. I promise you they do. I promise you they do.
I felt like they been had that Watch the Throne.
After that, they probably was recording, like, after they finished that first album. Mm-hmm. You know, because artists do that. They, like, wait 6 years to drop a song. Or
They been done with
it.
I know Future do that all the time. For a fact. Like, he will drop some shit, you think, oh, this shit hard. Like, I did that in 2012.
Yep. I know. You be watching the interview like, what?
You'll probably see a Zaytoven interview like, oh yeah, me and Future recorded that back in 2010.
That's what you hear Zay telling him about him making the beat, and then like 4 years later, you hear that boy Future be like, yeah, this new song out. But Zay told him about 2 or 3 years later on the interview, especially with like he did it with Complex a couple of times. Somehow he did a beat. It was a Gucci song. I can't remember what it was that came out. And he been said he did it, and he's like, yeah man, I stay working with Gucci. And then the album or that song came out. And then he performed on Tiny Desk too. I forgot what it was, bro. But they had been did it, bro. Like they did it back in like 2010, and then they went to like 2016, 2017. They finally got hot. I was like, is music really like that though? Like it takes time to like.
It is.
It like moves around the globe. I promise you. Because the West Coast, like out here right now, the music that they playing, it has not.
It's tired.
It hasn't hit the West Coast yet.
Really?
Yes, it's still like the bubblegum pop shit right now.
Yeah.
Like their shit is gonna hit. Like the shit that's playing right now is gonna hit in the summertime for them.
Right.
Like that Mo Bamba song, you know, that Sheck West song, what was it?
That
isn't it Mo Bamba?
That Mo joint.
That shit, they're just now like.
They just now playing that. It's crazy. When I went to Cali last year, they was playing like some shit. I was thinking it was like low-key old, and I was like, damn, maybe he's just like playing like it's just the time of the day or something.
I thought at least like places like Atlanta, New York, LA, like they would be like in sync when it came to music.
They're like the inspiration.
What do you mean?
Atlanta, New York, California, like those are the places people look to go to. Like, oh, okay, like what's going on? What's new? I don't know. They're just the inspiring places.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like those would be like the rooted place. But you were saying like how the West is a little behind. Like, I don't feel like the West.
I don't know if it's behind.
They playing catch up, man. They got all these artists coming out.
But I mean, it's just different market. So like, we in Atlanta, so of course we gonna hear all the Atlanta niggas first and foremost. For
shout out to that because we do support ourselves.
We gotta support ourselves more than
sometimes we whack it here.
But you gotta watch too. You gotta watch too. Some of these niggas be fake Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you go to, like, Cali, you go to New York, of course, you're going to hear the New York niggas first in New York. You're going to hear the Cali niggas first in Cali.
But that's the thing. I heard it was different. I heard, like, New York people don't really support New York artists. Like, yeah, like, besides, like, A$AP Rocky, who got that Southern feel. It's like...
But, yeah, that's the thing now. Like, everything in the genre, more or less, is coming, like, from Atlanta sound.
Right. Obviously, it's the root of it comes from
it's getting harder to even tell where niggas is from.
I'm saying.
So...
Man, it took me a minute to realize it. It went into I saw... documentary, a small snippet of documentary about A$AP Rocky that he was from New York. I was like, man, I thought they man from Tennessee or Texas.
For real?
Yeah, that's what I seen. I remember I seen the Purple Swag video.
Oh, okay, that's what made it.
He was in Harlem, and we did Peso. I had seen Peso like that.
I think Peso was in New York.
And then I was like, oh, this nigga from New York. Why the fuck he doing all this charging screw shit? Like,
I swear, bro. Like, that's what I just thought. Like,
and, people really forget. Like, he was getting a hella flack for that shit when he first came out, bro. Niggas was clowning him for doing all that Southern shit and being from New York. But then it was just like when he explained it's just an influence, bro. Like music.
Yeah, no matter where it comes from.
Yeah, internet had exploded like to the point where influences can come so much farther than your neighborhood.
Yeah.
So you can be influenced by something all the way down south, even if you're from New York, and then that's when niggas really started picking up on it.
But I kind of think about like if he was growing up as a kid, he probably was getting like a lot of that snap music, some of that southern stuff, like Nappy Roots, people like singing.
Yeah.
Like I said, Swisher House was deep, dog.
Deep as hell, bro.
Paul Wall, Slim Thug, and then Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Who? Come on, man.
That's why I said. I understand that when he got older, he sounded kind of like them when he had that little chopped and screw feel to him, especially the fact he did that. Even Crit was jumping at the time, dog. Like, I don't even understand, like, if people were still sleeping on him, but he was with Switch House. He was with him, but he wasn't signed to him. Yeah, he was, like, in and out.
He was doing his own thing.
Exactly. So he was, like, he got a couple features with Pimp C, and then I know I heard him on one other joint. It was just him and Bun B at that, but then...
I know Bun, like, fuck with him heavy for, like, years and years.
But I know he got on Pimp C. Him and Pimp C got on the track before he died, and then it was supposed to. It came out though. I forgot what it was called, bro. I had to like look that shit up.
Yeah, he really been. He was the one coming back and forth from like Mississippi to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But yeah, just influences are like grown so much just off the face of the internet. Period. So, and A$AP Rocky, his name is Rakim anyway. So I always thought like he had to like be a New York nigga somehow.
Because he had that name.
No,
yeah,
I just thought his demeanor, the way he carried himself.
Yeah, that's what gave it that. Like, dog, that ain't no South swag.
Rakim, come on, bro. Rakim is a New York rapper, bro. That's why his mama named him that.
And the way he talks too.
Yeah,
Not
facts.
that New York.
He always had that. He always had that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate. Well, I used to. I can't really now. He's more into fashion now.
His last album was really not it. I don't know. It just didn't hit the way.
Not that. Is it the one with the LSD on it?
Yeah, no.
That was
it's
the one with A$AP Forever on it.
Yes.
Yeah, A$AP. Yeah, no, A$AP Forever was
no. That one was good.
It was testing. That's what it's called. Testing.
Mm-hmm. The A$AP Forever song was good.
That's why I said the song was straight.
But like majority of the album was not that good. Like majority was like I don't know. It was just like a whole bunch of interludes to me. Like it wasn't interludes. I don't know how to.
It was more
like
experimental
snippets or something. Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
Because he messed with that trance a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, people was like shitting on it heavy. It took me a long ass time to even listen to it because I heard the singles that he was dropping, like promotion that weren't even on the album.
Yeah,
them shits was ass. Like he was literally rapping like Playboy Cardi on every song.
Yes.
I was like, bro, if this nigga drop a Playboy Cardi Jr. album, bro, I'm gonna be hot. I'm not gonna fuck with it. So then it took me a minute to even listen to it, and then niggas was shitting on it too. So I was just like, man, I'm really not going rush to hear this. And I finally heard it and I was like, bro, it's really not bad at all. But it's just not as good as it needs to be for him to be relevant, basically. For him to keep relevance in music. Even though like he's just one of those guys who don't have to necessarily do music no more for him to be relevant. Like he been doing TV shit.
Yeah, I feel like
TV
appearance, he most definitely be in that bitch. Like,
yeah, for real. And he's still doing shows and shit, like just off the old shit. So
he did good on that movie, Dope too, though.
Yes, he did.
Pretty straight.
I like that movie.
He was a cool thug. He wasn't no thug.
Yeah.
Everybody
he was a thug, but
he played the role.
He was a smart thug.
Right.
That's what you call him. He went out there just trying to go to the top. Like he got a mission. Get in, get out.
And then it's the same thing with the like them A$AP compilation projects that they was doing. What was it, the Noisy Tapes?
Yeah,
or the Cozy Tapes.
It's a Noisy Tapes, okay.
It was pretty straight. I think I like the second one better than the first one. Because I think the first one had Raph with Frank Ocean on it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, I like
I don't remember that one.
Please don't touch my Raph. It's him. It was Frank Ocean, A$AP. Playboy Cardi was on there a little bit. Quavo was on it.
Okay. I have to go back and research that one. Pull out the archive.
Yeah, watch the video for it. I think the video is shorter than the actual song because the video don't have a Frank Ocean verse on it because Frank Ocean was rapping on it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he was rapping. I was like, damn, they got Frank rapping.
I know.
Frank can rap though.
I don't like it, but how do they all like intertwine though? Like, how are they all? How do they all know each other? Like Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean.
I'm saying, I know they came out through like kind of like
there's All the Future or the Wolfgang or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Like Odd Future and Wolfgang.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was the same.
That's what I'm saying. Because how did they like?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, Frank is part of Odd Future. Like technically speaking, like he been part of it. So I guess they really all grew up together more or less. Like all up in I think they're from Cali somewhere. I forgot what part of Cali, but yeah, they all grew up together from a certain extent. Now, how the fuck did they link up with A$AP Rocky?
That's what I'm saying.
I have no idea.
I think it's probably just because
just off the music.
Yeah, I have to say Frank made good music, bro. Hands down, like
yeah, he do.
But
where is Frank?
Oh, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, Frank,
what do you want to do? Frank do, man. You know what I'm saying? Frank right here don't slap the label deals or the label records. Man, he did that 45-minute video and pushed it off as a label to Def Jam, and then turned around and dropped Blonde, the album, my G, like, and then made millions off that joint album between him and Apple Music, man. He kind of like that was a trip that he did do that, but to take back the fact that he screwed everybody else following him, because now like if you with a major record deal, they won't let you like sign or they won't let you do exclusive deals with Apple Music, or Tidal still probably got that power, but Apple Music or Spotify, they won't let you do exclusive music if you tied to a major record label. So yeah, you can't like say like I get with Apple Music and I release something exclusively through Apple Music like he did with Blonde. And if I'm signed to a record label, I still got to go through the record label to do it, and it's not an exclusive because the record labels can push it off to Spotify or they can push it off to Tidal. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Versus like me having them exclusive rights to do it. Frank did it, but he screwed everybody else doing it.
Right.
He made millions.
Everybody else.
I did not know that.
He made millions off that move, dog, because he was tied under contract with Def Jam because he was going through it. Like, he did the whole Odd Future thing, but then when he went and did his own thing, he signed, I think it was a 2 or 3 year deal. And then when he came close to his deal being up, you go do the research. He did he owed one more album to Def Jam, and he turned it into like a videography of him constructing like a set of steps. You know, and then so whatever that sold, it contributed to his contract with Def Jam, and he did it, and he did the 45-minute thing. But then at the same time, Def Jam allowed him to have that exclusive album between him and Apple Music, and he didn't know that what he was giving Apple Music wasn't what they was getting. They was getting 2 different projects, but Apple Music knew what Blonde was, but Def Jam didn't. So he did the 45-minute for Def Jam, and Def Jam thought that was an Apple exclusive, but it wasn't. It was a Blonde album that came out afterwards that like was the Apple exclusive, and that shit just went off.
Damn.
Yeah, pick Ferrari for real.
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't think anything is ever gonna be able to top Chanel Orange though.
Yeah, that Chanel Orange is slap.
That shit is slap. That was like my only one.
Chanel Orange for sure.
I never really.
Yes.
I don't mind Pyramids, but Chanel Orange still like it was the introduction of who he was. You know what I'm saying? And him stepping out.
Yeah, you're right.
Like he really was stepping out. Like I'm a gay dude and all that. I kind of figured like Tyler and them kind of like played with each other though. You know what I'm saying? Not to call them gay, but
they were so
they were too friendly.
Homophobic though. They were real homophobic.
Amongst each other though, they were friendly. Like they were too like.
I know the romance was real.
It was real. Like I don't kick it with the homies and seeing. I feel like I don't see y'all people before, bro. Y'all like do other things behind closed doors.
Yeah, trying shit.
Exactly.
I knew something was up. I'm not trying to defend him. Because first of all, he said he in the white boys. Like, all right, bro.
Oh, all right.
White, bro. Whatever, bro.
Okay.
Second of all, like the writing was on the wall. Like he was using the word, the F word, faggot, like way too many times, bro. He was
aggressive, right?
Yeah, overly aggressive with that type of shit, bro. Like to the point where I was like, bro, there's gotta be something like
suspect. Right. It's something behind that. What's your story?
Too much aggression in that area.
Ain't no wrong playing the booty hole.
Right.
That's what you like.
If you feel me, if you like it, and that's your thing,
on, man.
yeah, play with your booty hole, in your privacy, your own, own.
Yeah, man, that's between you and whoever in the room with you.
Right.
I ain't gonna get into that.
But the whole him and Jalen was a stunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't know that. Like say he was in the white boy. So how you in the white boy? You can't be into Jalen.
Right.
Oh, Jaden.
Yeah, facts. So John Singleton.
All right, almost R.I.P. Almost. They say he on life support.
Okay,
is he really on life support?
That's what the Shade Room said. So I don't know. It's not facts.
So the Shade Room is saying he's still on life support.
Shade Room be lying.
Taraji Henson and everybody I follow on Instagram say he's passed away already.
So I would say he go with Taraji.
Like if he ain't, I'll go with Taraji any day of the week.
Right.
But just. Major shout out to him. Everything he's ever did, like he done put in so much work for the culture and so much for like just creative.
Yes, he has. I have stole my auntie's baby boy DVD several times. Boy, she has come back to ask me for that shit several times.
Man, what? Boys in the Hood. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Boys in the Hood. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Poetic Justice, man.
Yeah, Poetic Justice.
I can't tell you, man. Hustle and Flow. How many times I've seen that?
And then when Empire came out, I was like.
Oh yeah, he was. He held that shit down.
Okay.
Even Four Brothers, man. People want to talk about Four Brothers, man. Yeah, he made that one too.
Oh, the one Andre
3000, Mark Wahlberg, brother. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Tyrese was in that thing.
Tyrese was in that thing. So just big shout out to him. Like just prayers up to his family at this time. I know it's got to be a tough situation, man. We keep losing more legends, man. Just somehow, some way. Like just gonna keep getting gone, man. It's just it hurts more than anything. Like, and then he do that show. He got that show on.
I never knew he did Too Fast, Too Furious.
He did. I forgot about that. He did do Too Fast, Too Furious.
That do make sense though, because that whole Tyrese scene when he set the windshield on fire was funny as fuck, bro. You know those Pacho Taco? Yeah, he did Fast and Furious.
Okay.
Dang, I forgot all about that.
He was a real genius. Like
he really was, man.
But personally, like I said, Baby Boy was what made me find out who he was. Like, dog, like to the point you made, some people, made the whole scene. It was natural though. It seemed like he grew up on the West Side. I don't know if he really did, but the atmosphere was on point. Like, I ain't never I felt like the whole movie set in the West felt like it was in the West. It was West Side culture stuff. Because you have that lifestyle period. But to have that little spin to it, like, Snoop with the perm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then, one being in jail, it was just dope.
It was, man. I think, like, honestly, I feel like he's been on the map since Boys in the Hood. I think that was, like, his first major, if I'm remembering correctly.
That's a classic, really. They put that on.
Yeah, that was an ultra classic.
Yeah, they made a BET version of that shit. I don't even think it was gonna be good though because it's BET. They
played the hell out of that. That and Baby Boy,
right?
Baby Boy, really all them joints, man. So it's just sad losing another black creative, man. Losing another good one, man. We losing too many OGs out here. I just kind of wish it was better. But like I said, just shout out to him. Shout out to his legacy. It's on us to keep it going. Keep it moving.
Let's definitely keep that shit moving.
Just keep it alive and just make sure you watch at least one of his movies before the week is over. I haven't decided my one.
Show your contribution.
Yeah, right. Man. I'm gonna have to watch Four Brothers again, man. That's the one that had to be the one for me. Like I said, it's one of my favorites of all time ever. PD. So I'm gonna make sure I see about that one.
I hope they don't do the same thing like they did Nipsey, man. Like, people start putting out music just for the sake of Nipsey. Like, please continue to make films. I mean, we know John Singleton.
Please.
We need them films to still come out.
We need them,
I still need to get paid.
Okay.
I work at the movies.
Yo. Stupid, man. Alright, yo. So, we're going to come in with some new artist alert. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to go in with, if I had to pick one, he ain't even like a new artist to me, but I know he new to like everybody, but Chewy. It's CHUUWEE. It's a weird way to spell it. But he's from Sacramento. He got some shit that I've been fucking with since I was like a freshman in college. So, I've been a fan of him for a minute. He just dropped a video for the song Blue Dream. The video was kind of lackluster. I ain't gonna hold you. Just coming from a nigga who makes videos, like, it was pretty weak. Especially considering all his other videos. But, like, the song itself is hard. I fuck with the song. So that'll be my one for sure.
Okay. The album, the artist that I'm getting into now is K Tronada. Shout out to Tevin for telling me that it was a producer because I thought it was a group. It's actually produced. He has a couple of different songs, but the one song that I like, the one song that I discovered him by was "Glowed Up" by Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Glowed Up.
Yeah, I like that song. It was really he's pretty cool, and I like his music and the sound that he got. It's like mellow. It's pretty sure.
Pretty smooth. New and up and coming artists. My bad. New up and coming artists. I say Callan Raps. He new, but he's like breaking through the scene of getting that mainstream play. He did that sample from The Storm Is Over, and it starts off so nice. So if y'all want to check that out, and then the other person, I can't never pronounce his name right. It's like Poppy Thick Bick, like PAPITHBK. Okay. Got a song called XO. It's pretty dope. I thought it was gonna sound like not Future, The Weeknd when I seen the title, but dude sound pretty dope. And then Travis Thompson, but he ain't really new either. He's just now underground rapper breaking the scene. Recently, I think he had a new single called "I Wish," but it's not as good as his other stuff. He had a couple other singles, but I know "I Wish" is like the newest thing.
All right, cool. So, like, songs stuck in your head right now. For me, if I had to pick songs, for one, I'm going to say Chewy's Blue Dream, of course, is off the video just dropping. Like, the project, that was off his Hubris project that had been came out, like, I would say, like, a little while ago. But since the video dropped, like, that song back in my head. So, that's definitely one. I would say also Sell Out by Rico Nasty, off that new Rico Nasty project.
Rico Nasty got a high voice. I mean, shouts out, but still.
She got that aggressive high voice. That's why I fuck with her, bro. Like, she don't sound like no other female rapper out there.
She got that young me feel or nothing, but
like I can easily tell that's Rico Nasty every time I hear it.
Yeah.
So, like, big shout out to her. And of course, the Schoolboy. Like, really, most of that whole album, if I had to pick like a handful of tracks, I would say Water, Floating and Crash.
Oh yeah, that's Schoolboy. Yeah. I back off the Crash, and then that Water Street. But goddamn, like I said, the other two following Crash would be Dangerous and Attention to me. Only because that Attention gave you that old school nostalgic Schoolboy Q from that Bad Habits and Bad Habits and Contradiction. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that shit. That Attention gave you that old one. And then he lets you know, he's still about that gang life. You know what I'm saying? Even though he a father now, but he's still about, he still shouts out to the Hoovers, even though I'll never be a gang member.
Never.
I ain't that dedicated. I'll be honest with you. I ain't that dedicated.
I ain't gonna die for no block that ain't mine.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? That's public property. Like,
okay.
The block been there since the white folks.
And how many times have you did a public litter pickup? Huh? When the time last time your community got together and got your street right? So fuck the gang shit. I mean, I'm me for me, and I respect the fact that you got friends, but we ain't gotta be gang members. It ain't do or die.
Right.
For sure. What about you?
Oh, okay. So the songs.
Gigi.
We don't get this right. Okay, my turn.
Oh man, so what you got, Gigi?
Okay, so I was throwing it back. I was thinking of the songs in my head. So the songs I've been listening to lately are "Shake It Off" by Mariah Carey.
Oh, that shit is a
"Don't Go" by In Vogue. Like that should be hitting. Like I don't know. And then, well, this one isn't a throwback, but it's "Same Young Nigga" by Gunna and I can't think of his name. But Gunna, and it's on the Gunna album.
Yeah,
I like that. It's real catchy.
Same Young Nigga.
Oh, and Playboy Cardi. There we go. Boom. But yeah, I literally cannot get those songs out of my head.
Nah, don't lie. That Mariah Carey Shake It Off. Like, I thump that thing, and that thing just take off every time, no matter where you playing that motherfucker. Yeah. That shit.
Get that bounce going.
Like, man, JD, man, hats off to him. Like, sometimes I, like, be on some disrespectful stuff, but, man, JD needs his props for, like, being a decent producer. Mm-hmm. And MC, and kind of, like, you know.
I just say producer. Welcome to Atlanta, the only
and Welcome to Atlanta was
loud,
man.